You know what it is, Jeb?
What?
Deja vu again.
Oh my gosh, again with this joke. What are we doing again this time, Mickey? Can they even see the box?
Nope.
All right.
Probably not. Oh, 3D.
3D. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Put your glasses on now. Okay, so no, we're not playing the game Deja Vu again, but we are revisiting Arkham Horror. We seem to, at least we think that people are enjoying at least
series.
Like seeing some of the series stuff. Hopefully, if it was me, I think I would probably be looking to see like how I did compared to somebody else. Although you could be just enjoy watching, you know, somebody else run through something to see if you actually like a game. So we are going to revisit Arkham Horror, the card game, which is a living card game by Fantasy Flight Games. We've
done an episode on it.
We've already done an episode on it, so if you don't know how to play and you want to learn how to play, go watch that episode. And if you've never seen this game before, go watch that episode, because, big spoiler alert, we're playing the game. This is a story-driven game, so warning, there's spoilers if you watch us play. I think I speak for Jeb when I say this is probably our favorite story-driven game, with Lord of the Rings being this close. I think this
is better in the story for Lord of the Rings.
Do you really think it's better story?
I mean, the way the story is interwoven with the game. Because Lord of the Rings, it's kind of like read an intro, do the whole battle, and then like there's a little bit sprinkled in. This is kind of like the whole thing.
Okay, I agree. I was kind of thinking of it more like, it's not that there's not a story with Lord of the Rings.
No.
It's more like, but this forces you to follow a story. Lord of the Rings doesn't, in a way. That's, I think, at least for me, and he can say if he agrees or not, that's why this one edges it out by just a little bit. And you know, it still has the same, you know, if you win, you feel fantastic. A lot of the games come, you know, this close, you know, et cetera, typical Arkham game where, you know, if you win, you accomplish something.
Yeah.
So, this is the beginning. Unfortunately, we didn't decide to do series right away, and we've already played through.
So we did
the very
the
first
core
series.
game.
Yes.
The core game is 3. What are they called? Scenarios, and then after the core is an entire cycle, which was the Dunwich Legacy, and we played through that on our own. We didn't record anything.
Yeah. So
and then after Dunwich Legacy is the Path to Carcosa.
Right. So sorry if you're bummed out that you don't get to see Dunwich with us, but you know, we were trying to do other things. We are now trying to, if you don't know, I'll throw it out there real quick. We're now trying to do record our episodes of Arkham. We are currently in the midst of doing various battles with dice thrown characters. We are running a Gloomhaven series where you can see how we're progressing in that. And we also have an Aeon's End Legacy
coming up if it's not out yet.
Coming up if it's not out yet. Yes. So those are, you know, multiple episodes in ongoing series. I mean, I guess Dice Throne will eventually stop until Season 3 comes out, but the other ones will go until
so
we get tired.
For the cycles for Arkham Horror, it's usually the what are they called?
So you get
the first. This box is called
the main box is kind of an intro to the game, and then they run right into the first. I think they're called Mytho Packs. So in a regular cycle, there are 6 Mytho Packs, but when they start a new cycle after the base game, you get a deluxe.
Deluxe, that's the word.
Box.
Yeah.
And this has 2, right? You said
2 in here. So we're gonna do the deluxe of Path to Carcosa, which is the start.
Yep.
And then there's the 6 Mythos packs that follow it,
which are out.
Right. So I think our plan is to do all of it and then see how people react. If people give us good feedback, or like we want to see you do more, then we might We'll decide.
Even if you don't give us feedback, if we're getting views, we'll probably like. Right. I mean, I guess we're not expecting you to like comment every single time.
No.
But we want to make. We're not. If we have one viewer, yeah, we're probably not. I mean, it does take Jeb some time to edit this stuff. So if nobody's enjoying it, we enjoy it, so we're gonna keep playing it. But we might not. Slap it up on YouTube for you guys to see.
Yeah, just like leave a comment saying, "Hey, like what you're doing, guys." Something like that. That helps.
Couple of self-imposed rules that if they're in the basic set, we don't remember. Thematically, we think it's better to play this way. So what we're doing is when a new deluxe or a new
deluxe plus or the whole cycle,
right? A new cycle, new investigation, whatever you want to call it, starts. As in this case, we are going to use only investigators from here, and we are only going to use the cards for the investigators that come in here and the base set. None of the previous
other cycles.
Other cycles.
And then we didn't open all the cycles for all the Mythos packs for the cycles, so we don't have access to all the cards in the cycle yet. Right. As we progress, we'll get new cards, and then that'll be part of the pool that we draw from.
Right. So that's no idea if this is going to work well or not, and the reason that we say that is because, like in Lord of the Rings, if you're familiar with that game almost forces you to pay attention to what kind of cards you're getting along the way, because you will need like cards that you earn at one point later on, and vice versa. As a matter of fact, some of the adventures that you did earlier probably become a lot easier if you could bring some of the stuff you found back. But we feel like that hopefully they designed this game to be like, like it's like, oh, okay, I have a new, you're going to show us a whole bunch of new stuff, and we're going to try to utilize base game stuff and just these new investigators, their skills, things that are tailored to them, and, and see if we can put the ancient back in his grave, so.
Right. Other than that, I think that's everything I have to say.
Just 2 players.
This one is just going to be Mickey and I.
Yeah,
so.
Gary doesn't like card games.
Yeah, that's...
I shouldn't say he doesn't like them. He doesn't care for them. They're not his cup of tea. And since we're doing a series, I mean, we did ask him if he wanted to play, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll pass on that."
Yeah.
But that's the way that goes.
Yep. So I should have the first episode up. If you watch this one, you can go right to it and watch. So we'll see you there.
Hope you enjoy.